So I'm gonna press the button.
Crazy.
I know, right? Buttons. In a video game.
I know. Messed up. Sure, guess what I haven't done?
Is it loaded up the chat?
It's load the chat.
You're doing great.
Mm-hmm. As always.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I loaded it now, so everything is great forever.
Excellent. So I'm still recovering from pneumonia.
Yeah.
I will be coughing a little bit, but it's not going to be nearly as bad as it has been.
That would be difficult to be as bad as it was.
Yeah, do you mean you
Why?
don't...
Paul Bauer's getting a 50 Shades Freed advert.
Why?
I don't know. Probably because we talk about bondage so much. I don't think that's a thing we do, but you know.
No, I personally don't put ads on stuff.
Well, no, but if you're an affiliate, they can, can't they?
Yeah. I believe that if people want to give me money, they should do so of their own volition.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, still recovering from pneumonia. Will be coughing a little bit, but at least I'm not actually dying.
Yeah.
Do you remember what happened last time? Do you remember the plot so far?
No, it's been a while. I know that Templars are involved and they're fucking shit up again.
Yeah?
I know we hid in a sarcophagus.
We did, that was a while ago.
Yeah, I remember for some reason like a 6-inch high tripod is important.
Yes?
Solely because it's 6 inches high.
Yes, and the floor told us to go to Syria.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, so that's what happened near the beginning of the game.
Well, you know. Nothing else matters. I don't actually remember.
So currently we're looking for the Sword of Baphomet.
Right. Is there a reason?
Pass.
The reason of just because.
Yeah, so we've been led to this construction site.
You know, where the Sword of Baphomet will be.
Yep.
Excuse me, could you help me? What is it? I've got a few questions.
Because why wouldn't it be at a construction site?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there was that guy who had it at gunpoint, and we beat him by having like one of those electric hand buzzer
What does the
things.
word Templar suggest to you? Templar?
That was the thing, right?
No,
Yep.
nothing.
It was in Syria.
You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean when you finish your break.
Oh, when I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider.
Yeah, the writing in this game continues to be great.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building.
It's a special kind of ridiculously bad.
And to
Yeah.
damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but
You couldn't be bothered to join.
right. Tell you what, though. I'm surprised at the sort of people...
Well, cutting pro-union stance there.
Yep.
What's so unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
So what should we ask this guy about?
Why is he such a jerk?
Well, unfortunately, that's not a question we can ask him.
Dang.
We
Well,
should-
I think we have to do the adventure game thing of rubbing every potential answer against him.
Okay, well, let's show him the gross tissue.
Okay.
A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur.
Use
Or
question on man.
conflagration.
Hey, Grimlock.
I was pretty sure the
Hey, Remote.
shock had shot its bolt.
Why does this man think that his sweater will explode?
His
Not
cigarette
sweater.
will explode.
Cigarette, even.
I don't know.
I have some plaster of Paris.
Amazing.
I've got a sewer key.
I used to work in the sewer.
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane.
Cigarettes are not sweaters.
The cover landed on the other side of the
As it turns out.
I was sacked.
Has a guy calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him? Huh?
This guy's an asshole, but he has good
Have you
points.
seen this man before?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like you.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing.
And the clown nose.
I have a red nose.
Imagine.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So there's a jar of paint here.
Hey, monsieur! Get
Yeah,
away from
I don't know
my
how it
boy.
got there. Is it hung on the barrier?
I
Yeah.
think so.
It'd be
Meddling
difficult to
man.
obtain.
But-
Attain.
The painter had a pot of gunmetal gray primer hanging from the barrier.
Anyway.
Oh, darn. I left my grappling hook at home. No
Shut up,
way
George.
could I get up there.
Try to decide whether the people who made this game like enjoy the French or hate them.
Anyway, let's go down here.
Just found out that there's a place near me called Robert Town.
Okay.
The town of Robert.
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there.
Who's at the wheel? Today it is me. Anyway, there's some stuff to do here. There's a phone. There's a door.
There was a closed
There's a man who looks like he's doing a very bad M. Bison cosplay.
Doors locked, monsieur.
Ah, yes, Dollar Store M. Bison. Let's go talk to him.
He realised he was he was going to Comic Con like 2 days before.
Oui.
Let's ask him about himself.
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy. I just didn't realize you were a guard.
I didn't realise you were a guard, despite the fact you are obviously
That's
a guard.
secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
This guy's also kind of a dick, but in an amusing way.
Trying to get into a locked washroom. I had the strongest feeling of deja vu. I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
He just gives you the key.
This guy's a shit guard, huh?
Knights Templar. There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
"Nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?"
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
What should we show him? Gross tissue?
Sure.
Always the gross tissue.
Look.
Always
the
gross
tissue
tissue to
stained
start
with
with. It's like saying hello.
Ah, just what I've always wanted. If you give me that, you can enter through the...
So I will be right back in
Really?
just a moment.
Of
Okay.
course not. What would I want with an old tissue?
Unfortunately, we can't, Grimlock. We've done enough crimes.
I was gonna have to get rid of this thing. It was dead. I got this plaster from Ireland.
Not an exciting souvenir.
This gadget is a sewer key.
So it is.
Do you recognize this name?
Merlin. No.
Have you seen this man before?
Oh,
You have.
no.
I thought better of showing him the chalice. He might be on the conspiracy's payroll, and I didn't want to risk it.
Oui. You have...
A sudden urge to sing. Want to join me?
No. No singing in here.
No fun allowed.
I've got a red nose.
Oh.
So yeah, this guy's kinda
Talk to you
useless.
later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Excuse me. We can open the door now that we have the key. George, are you kidding me? Look at this toilet.
Capacious as my pockets were, I didn't figure I could cram a shovel in them. The shovel used to feed the furnace was stuck into the pile of coal.
Just examine
The thing
things.
felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it. There was a big old boiler used for heating the building. Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order. At least
Until you
it
broke
had
it.
been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause. I didn't want to use that unless I really had to.
Now we have soap. Let's just swipe it.
The taps were rusty. Oh boy.
So, I have actually read ahead in the walkthrough, just to make sure this would go quickly.
The cold taps washer looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink. The cold taps...
Come on, you can do it. Anyway, you have to use the soap with the key to make an impression of the bathroom
big
key,
and the cake of soap.
and then you use the plaster of Paris.
I carefully sprinkled the plaster into the soap mold I'd made of the key.
And then you use that with that. Dry it with the hand dryer.
Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well.
So, here's our key.
It was my plaster copy of the excavation key. Trouble was, It looked like plaster, and it felt like plaster.
So when we were in Syria, we used that.
No.
So that's not going to work this time. Let's head up here.
Hey, monsieur, don't go with my keys.
So you have to give him the keys before you leave.
What is it?
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Okay, back up here. So,
Gunmetal paint. Interesting.
Hey, monsieur, get away from my paint pot.
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Bah.
so we have to get this guy outside. Out of the way, even. So how could we do that? You might be wondering.
Hi.
Hi.
What went wrong? What have we fucked up?
We're doing crimes.
Okay. So, same old.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
I love this guy.
Hi, Nico. It's me. I'm at the excavation site.
God, I just caught like that image out of the side of my eye, and it looked like Montgomery Burns for like a microsecond.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
So, this is what women are for. To
Yep.
distract construction workers.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? You must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
We owe Nico a giant favour. So yeah, we've just sent this construction worker to creep on our friend. Anyway, crimes. So,
The plaster key had soaked up the paint nicely, and now looked pretty convincing. Still felt like plaster, though.
can we do this? No? Okay.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me, and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
What? Abuse? Ah well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
Is he wearing slippers? Anyway, we need to get the keys.
They look like I have a slippers or loafers.
What is it?
I need to use the toilet again.
Again? Already?
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I can't even remember what's being excavated here. I think it's like something related to Baphomet worship.
A sword, probably.
Yeah. So while we're here, let's swap the keys. Hey, Zano.
Quickly and without fuss, I swapped the fake.
Welcome
key
to
for the real
Crimes.
thing.
Anyway, we're done with that. Yeah, pretty much.
What is it?
I couldn't give him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt exactly like what it was. Painted plaster. He was bound to detect it.
Right. So, time to call for reinforcements
I
again.
figured I'd best not bother Nico again until I'd got a good reason.
Nico, I'm an idiot. Help. Give me the answer, please. Is this just like, you remember those tip lines that you used to be able to call in the 90s?
Yeah.
Is this just an in-game one of those?
Yes.
Hi again.
What is it?
I couldn't give him the key. The false key looked. He was
Okay.
bound.
And you're supposed to be able to call Nico now.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I figured I'd best not bother
I
Nico
guess not.
again until I'd got a good reason.
Something else you can find?
Oh. I forgot to do this.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by I couldn't imagine. A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall.
Anyway.
Hi again.
What is it?
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
And that's what we needed.
To look at a
Talk
thermostat.
to you later.
Mm-hmm.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Oh, so he puts his gloves on, and then he can't feel how shitty the key is. Wow, adventure games.
Yep.
I figured I'd.
No, now you can give him the key.
Hi again.
What is it?
Look. A
Oh,
chip-
whoops.
Ah, if you give...
Really?
Of course.
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Now we can talk to Nico.
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed. What do you want this time?
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, George.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
Nico just doesn't question any of this.
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
We're trying to get into the archaeological dig that's behind the door the guy was guarding.
Hey, you. It's the phone.
Yeah? Who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
I have a highly responsible job.
Ha!
Don't me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent.
Go into the door.
Meaning what?
Instead of which
Go
they
to
hired
door.
a dismal apprentice cop like you.
Go door.
All epaulettes and no brains.
Why, you...
This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss.
Listen, George just really wanted to hear these men yell at each other for a bit. George, you used the key. God damn it. Anyway. Look at this.
How is there nobody in here?
I don't know.
Close up.
Why was he
the
guarding
pattern
it
didn't
if
make
there was
any sort
nobody
of
here?
sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
So we have this thing. We have
There was
this
no
thing.
doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria, Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here.
So what do you think we have to do here? It's a very simple thing.
Do we have to go and take that trowel? Do we do something with the bucket?
No.
And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice. The image of a
What?
church.
What? I don't understand.
Yep.
Found out what the chalice was for.
Don't yet.
Sorry,
What?
cousin?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice,
What was any of that?
What did it show?
a picture of a church with a square tower.
Yep.
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back, Georges.
Anyway.
I don't understand.
Anyway, time to go to Spain.
Sure. Let's go to Spain.
Yeah, we are finishing this game today.
Oh, are we actually in range of that?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
This game definitely predates Dan Brown.
I'd been planning to return the chalice anyway, but I hadn't expected the trail to bring me here.
The Villa de Vasconcelos was as picturesque as ever. The weather was still clear, and Lopez was still watering the damn lawn. I was beginning to suspect that he was surgically attached.
And maybe he did play Broken Sword, can you imagine?
Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
That would make the devs of this game responsible for a lot.
You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay, I know the way.
I thought this guy hated the shit out of us.
I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't
It's
trust
true.
me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
Okay then. Let's go see the Countess. We're actually allowed in here now.
As opposed to just breaking in.
Yep, but first, we need to steal this for later.
I'm not even questioning these anymore.
Anyway,
Hey,
now
of
that
course we have to steal this for later for no reason.
Senor Stobar, oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I've brought back your chalice.
Yep, we're still committing crimes.
As always.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft claw.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knight secreting great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
There's something else that I discovered, carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobar?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible, chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
God damn it, George.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks.
Yeah, George is a
As
dingus.
soon as possible.
Yeah?
Of the highest order.
City.
Anyway, that's all we need from the Countess.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
There is actually a Bible in this place. Oh, Grimlock's going to give me bits for every time he gets mad at George. Oh, only one went in. That's unusual. Normally Grimlock's really good at this. I'm looking at the wrong OBS. There we go.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
What's the story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge as they denied taking the children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
So guys,
But they were
I'm
telling the truth.
curious. How do you think this
You
game
don't
is going to
suppose they were
end?
telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios. I had not thought of that.
Something moronic is going to happen.
Then what happened to them?
I don't know.
I feel comfortable
The
making
Inquisition
that
didn't
statement.
raid them, then who did?
You must speak with my lady.
Nico with the Templar all along. Calling that out
The
now.
Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it
That's
so
generally
much.
how Templar games go.
Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with
Aliens is also good. Good suggestion.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobar.
Yeah, the Countess believed that there was a curse on her family. But now she doesn't because a white man came and fixed it.
Basically how it works.
Anyway, there is a Bible in here.
Why do we have to get this Bible? Surely we can like pick one up at the airport. Like, is there something about this Bible specifically, or is it just a Bible?
It's just a Bible.
So there's no reason that we would have to go and get this one.
It was the Spanish Bible I borrowed from the mausoleum.
Anyway.
Video games are stupid. Pick it up, put it down. Pick it up, put it down.
Yep. Okay. So, we're finally going to use this tissue.
No, we're not. That's not possible.
No, that was a silly idea. I decided to think things through.
And then we're not going to do that, apparently.
No, because I forgot to click on a thing.
I couldn't reach up there. Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been lit.
Now I should be able to do it.
You do, you judge.
No, that was a silly
No.
idea.
George.
George, plus. It takes it off every time.
Do I have to open the window again? Okay. Yes, I think I do. Okay.
No, that was a silly...
What am I doing wrong?
Do you have to, like, light it on one of the candles on the thing first?
Maybe?
Now that it had given up its secret, the glass squares in the lectern were just decorative again.
Actually, Zanel raises a good point.
Yeah.
If it's never been lit, why does it have visible drip? Okay.
It was a rod with a cone and a hook on the end. I guessed it was for snuffing out the big candle.
The actual answer is probably that. Well, I mean, the actual answer is because it's in a video game, and that's what candles look like in video games. But the law answer is that is actually a thing that people did to candles before they were sold, because that's what people expected a candle to look like. So dribbling candles was an actual profession.
How do I light this fucking candle?
So you can't use the candles that are literally there and lit on the desk in front of you. Can you use the tissue on those first?
No, he just walks up to it and shrugs. This walkthrough I'm using is lying to me. Because it says you use the tissue on the pole and George will automatically light the candle. But he is not.
silly idea. I decided to think things through.
Goddamn George.
Okay, so you took the Bible, clicked on a candle, take that, the flame goes out, close the window, blah blah blah.
I paid for this copy, Paul.
I couldn't climb up there without breaking something.
My computer's decided to fire up the fans for some reason.
Maybe it too is furious with George.
Okay, let's...
It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers.
And say, do you have to talk to somebody else first?
Do I have to talk to the Countess?
Yeah, do you have to find something else out about the Bible? Or something?
Yeah, because the walkthrough I'm looking at is for the director's cut, which may have changed the order of operations to make sense. This is the original version. We don't know what the Bible verses are yet. George, please. There we go. Yeah, it's just not letting us do any of that, so we're probably missing a step.
Yep.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
Aha!
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right? We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if...
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
The Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant. Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That is correct.
I think he hid them, and the chalice, when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead, and Don Carlos driven mad with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere. If this is so, then it is small wonder that the de Vasconcelos are cursed.
You're not cursed, lady, but okay.
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
We have to do some silly shit later.
Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
So, chat, can you guess where this is heading?
From the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorn.
May, any ideas?
No, everything just seems dumb and bad.
Confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place in the deep well. In no sense is the mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
Okay.
I'll just have another look around.
Very well.
Now this is where we get silly.
Okay.
There we go.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor.
Yeah, it's been so grounded so far. So we need to ask him about the well.
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
Well, si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great. So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
You must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor Stobar. I shall give it more thought.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobar.
We might have done things weirdly out of order.
I think it's okay.
Let's see if we can do this now. Boop.
No, that was a silly.
No? Okay. So we can't do that yet. I love how mad everybody in chat is getting at George.
It's his own fault.
He is kind of a dingus.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor Stobar.
Any ideas yet?
Not as...
God damn it. Okay, what am I
Catch you later,
missing?
Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobar.
Let's see. I have tried both candles, yeah.
Have you taken a mirror to the Countess?
No. Should I?
There you go. Yes, apparently.
Oh.
Near where the hose is connected.
It gets the one we took when we first came in here. So we just have to show her it?
I guess so.
Hello again.
Please, be my guest.
Mirror.
Does this mean anything to you?
Nothing at all.
Okay, no. I guess not that.
I'll have a look around.
My home.
Use the tissue on the pole and then use it on the candle to light it on fire.
Have we been using it on the wrong candle the entire time?
Maybe.
I'm gonna be really mad at myself. I'm gonna be so mad if this works. I did try
We
both
did suggest
candles.
this to you, I have to say.
I did try both candles though, because he just walked up to them and shrugs.
Whilst you were holding the pole.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, rag.
Use the tissue on the pole. No, close the window first.
Close the window first.
Yeah.
I couldn't climb up there.
I know, George. Okay, tissue, pole. George, no.
No, don't click on the pole again. Just whilst you're holding it, click on one of the candles.
Okay. So not the big one, the two little ones.
Correct.
Oh, god damn it! I was clicking the
No,
wrong
that
pixel.
I decided I needed.
George.
What? George. George. George.
You're killing me here, buddy. George!
What is happening?
The tissue was pretty charred, but the grease.
Okay. We did it.
Da 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 da.
It's not what fire sounds like.
That's stupid. How long did he wait?
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess. And had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
Okay. So I think we have to show this to the Countess.
Somebody would care about it.
Remember, guys, I like this game.
For some reason.
We're not even up to the silly thing that I was referring to.
Yeah, talk to Lopez whilst you're here. He might have something to say.
Oh, okay. Okay, come on, George. We can do this.
I believe in you. I don't, but I'm going to pretend that I do.
Hi, Lopez.
I played this when I was like, well, when it was released, which was about 1998.
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
So I was 12.
Any ideas yet?
We are looking
Since
for a
beginning
clone
of time.
water.
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating.
No.
Even
If they say divining rod, I'm going to
beneath
shit.
the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
Where you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there?
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Oh, no,
It's
no,
not
no,
okay.
no. It must be a special stick. A Y of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See? Here. That is hazel.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stoba.
Anyway, you didn't get to see where he pointed, but the tree's here.
I went over to find a suitable stick. Ah,
We got a stick.
Do, 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 do.
hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
Yep, we're doing this. I mean, at least the game doesn't make you click on every single part of the map. Lopez is playing with his lawn dart.
Good parent.
Senor Stobat, you've found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars. Hidden here for hundreds of years. lost from the sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again. Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way.
Time for silliness.
The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
I could have fallen down that.
Anyway,
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
okay, let's save.
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece. I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
Senor Stobart! Senor Stobart! Are you all right? Senor Stobart!
I think we all deserve that. That was for you, chat.
From a distance, close up, it was, hey. I could hear the sound, and I knew.
George, you're a big idiot.
Oh, very funny, you psychos.
Senor Stobart! Senor Stobart! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine.
Hey, susto me has dado. You gave me a scare.
Nice try, Templars.
Anyway,
Nice try, Templars.
I wish that I had Leary's flashlight now. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
do I have to use the mirror here for light?
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed.
May, you okay?
Yeah, this is a dumb game. And I don't have any words for it. It's just the worst. I don't understand.
Open sesame!
What is-
Another secret door.
No. Another secret door like 5 inches behind the other one. Oh, they're hugging.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do.
How did we get up here that quickly?
I don't
You
know.
won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
Anyway,
George.
Who's this guy?
Welcome back.
that's
Come
the
in,
guy from the
George.
museum.
Good to see you again.
Oh, right.
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so Andre the Templar. Or Andre and
Led to
Nico
an
are both
underground
Templars.
chamber at the bottom of a
One or
well.
the other.
The Templars had left a
Or both.
tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we have got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-night reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much,
Well, they stopped painting themselves blue.
except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Icetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as...
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in...
What does the Battle of Bannockburn have to do with anything?
And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of...
I'm just staying quiet so you can appreciate
They are
this.
said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at
Oh, so the
Bannockburn
Scottish
in a
people
church.
didn't actually
What are we waiting for?
fight for their own independence. They were helped by Templars for some reason. Okay. Okay.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of
Oh,
help.
my delivery is here, so I will have to be right back.
Okay.
That you shouldn't feel
Hopefully
guilty.
nothing goes too crazy.
We understand you've got commitments. But listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
Anyway, who wants to go to Scotland?
It must be done.
Oh, I guess so. And we must be nearly there. Somewhere, out there in the dark, is Scotland. We've come a long way together to get here.
Yeah. Let's hope it was worth it.
So all we have left is his nose.
I've still got the clown's nose.
So I see. You should throw it away, George.
There's something I've been meaning to say to you, Nico.
Is this the right time and place, George?
There might not be another time. I don't want to waste this chance.
You don't need to say anything. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. But here, with you. Now.
You're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep?
Sleep? At a time like this?
Excited, huh?
Would you like something to help you sleep, dearie? I've got some tablets in my bag.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Thanks all the same, ma'am.
Anyway, let's save. For no reason at all.
Where are you going, George?
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak. L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid, is it not?
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake.
Nobody who wrote this game has ever met anybody from
Please,
Scotland
sir.
or England.
Here.
Off to Stirling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but there was something familiar about that guy.
Are you sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Maybe. But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you. Pardon me.
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Stirling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
No, honestly, You would?
Certainly. You have an honest face.
Do you know Stirling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds abound?
Yeah,
It's one of the places we thought we'd see on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place. But we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
no.
I suppose espresso bars and boogie-woogie are more your cup of tea.
Boogie woogie.
That's right. There's nothing George enjoys more than a good boogie.
Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Stirling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
They're not.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval
Hello.
detective story.
What appeared to have happened?
Quite
Nothing
well
yet.
written for that
Okay.
kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
Is he reading the Da Vinci Code?
What's the title?
She.
Oh, sorry, it's a little small on my screen.
By Molly Pegram.
The Da Vinci Code.
Assumed
Got
the
it.
author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of his, though.
Anyway, we were going to take a leak.
Can't you sit still, George?
I need to go to the John.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
Damn, Nico. Anyway, train.
Choo-choo.
Let's go talk to this hooligan.
You know what? That was actually quite a cool,
Having a party?
setting.
No, this is British. Come on, join us, man. Away, Basha, wake up, man. What's company?
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Excuse my mate, he's taking a nap. Sleeping like a bobby. I'd wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
Is he supposed to be a Geordie?
Is
Yes.
that stuff you're drinking?
Okay.
It smells like gas.
I can't hear him, so I can't
Really?
hear his
Now
terrible
prepare
voice.
me a chest, like.
And your eyeballs too, by the looks of you. See you later.
I didn't want to wake him.
To be frank, without a cold water hose, I didn't think I could wake him.
You went open that window, pal.
Why not?
It's freezing out there.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Good job.
Bah. I forgot what we do here. Okay.
If a Geordie thinks it's cold.
The door was locked. The door was...
Hey, look who it is.
Oh, no. That gangster creep from the hotel. Guido.
Uh,
Well, he didn't scare me.
Okay.
Hey, Buster.
Why?
This is a no-smoking car.
Okay, maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me of. Eklund, Marquet's murderer.
I actually forgot what I need to do, and I think it's time sensitive.
Time sensitive in an adventure game?
Yeah.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I'm gonna save.
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sort of befuddlement took second place to finding the girl I loved.
George, you dingus. You've known her for like a week.
Hey, buddy. Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, Paul, I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Oh, yeah, man, an old lady, too.
Yeah. You gotta help me.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always in pairs, you know.
No, she's been abducted. I'm sure. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You wanna have
Use this for more than one purple
no
people.
problem.
Listen, I need your help.
What's the matter?
There's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Basharia. We are veterans, like. Slow action at Brightling Sea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict in anywhere called Brightling Sea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
Anyway.
See you later.
Give it to it, pal. Don't jump.
I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just watch me.
Time to do this dangerous
Hold on
thing.
there, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
Why are we doing this? Why is George pretending to ski on the top of this train? And we're dead. Rip!
I just like watching George die. This is a 100% run. I have to show off all the deaths.
That sounds fake and not actually true.
Okay, we'll save now.
Leave it alone.
I guess we have to go through this conversation, but it's okay.
Hey, buddy.
I can just click through it real
Did you
quick.
see- No, she's Oh, yeah.
Maybe
I don't think. No, I've got. What's the conductor?
you wanna.
That's about.
No.
Listen. What? There's a.
Relax. We are.
I don't.
Where?
See you later.
Okay, now we can save again. Boop.
Give it.
I don't. I'm going to.
Yuck.
Just.
Hold on now.
Even in 1990, yeah, this should be something decent, rather than some old rickety train thing. Hi, Topper.
No, old rickety trains are great. Hi.
Hi. We're doing things.
You're doing something stupid.
Yep. What? What? What?
Let's just watch this happen.
What? What? What?
No, that was great. You shut up.
Nico looked good. Nico looked good.
What?
There was no way I could open.
Took too long.
Yeah.
Video games.
Why is Hannibal from the A-Team burying us?
I almost wish I could hear it.
You're supposed to untie Nico, but I couldn't figure out the pixels.
You couldn't resist getting murdered.
I'm going to climb on top of the train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just watch me.
Look, as someone who has played a bunch of Sierra games, let me tell you, that was tame.
Oh, bum. Sorry.
I just don't understand what was... Just things were constantly happening there. It's like someone shot someone, then someone hit someone with a hat, and threw someone out of a train, and...
Something is lost without audio. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I can put audio on the side stream, but you'll hear me and yourselves as well.
Ugh, God, no.
Absolutely not.
I don't have voice meter set up.
Refuse. I always have my voice meter on, because fuck you, you're not my dad.
Ready to stream anytime.
Yeah, it also just makes it easier for me to switch between my TV input and my, I should say TV output and headphone output.
It's okay, you get to watch this man again.
Like, it makes managing audio on my end easier, even without any sort of, streaming shenanigans.
George, what are you doing? I need to...
Having a time.
He's doing the Devilman run.
It's a good run. It's a really good, nonsensical run that I love.
You have to untie Nico, and I don't know how. What? God damn it.
If you move wrong, you die.
Oh wait, you have to... Okay, I understand now.
I was gonna ask, do you have any items you could use?
We get to watch this scene again.
And it's a great scene. Like, the animation's actually really good for it.
What?
Even if the lady stuck in the background looks terrible.
Okay, the only item we have is a clown nose. May help me out here.
Can you throw the clown nose at the man? Let's have a look. I'll pull the emergency brake on the wall next to the left door.
Oh.
Where is it?
It was that thing, like, in the little red indent.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I wouldn't think to do that.
George, now is not the time.
Yeah, do not... Now's not the time for an internal monologue, please. That was... Okay. I appreciated the animation of the fight and the getting shot, but that was terrible.
Yep.
They just blew their entire budget on that little scene.
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars?
Please, dogs are much better than these guys.
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies...
Are you ready for things to get silly?
I mean, there's a reason the later games are much more ridiculous.
Power older than Timolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together. And Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles.
But did he really say, like, the Sword of Baphomet?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you don't know. Baphomet was made up to demonize the Templars.
Which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent.
Like, Baphomet was fabricated just for the sake of going after the Templars. Oh, so long ago.
How did you escape from the bull's head?
It is a long walk from the cliff to the pool to the village, Stobart. Fortunately, I know the
I'm just letting the game speak for itself at this point.
Hang on, so are we getting a train from France to Bannockburn
Yeah.
in 1990?
Don't worry about it.
Maybe not.
Okay, bye, Khan.
Can we give him a clown nose?
Thanks.
Don't actually know.
Just shove it on his corpse.
What? What is it? He's dead.
Just one more thing, he says as he coughs up blood and dies.
Nico looked good, even in robes.
George.
Please.
That lady just died.
Nico looked good.
What about the axe next to her?
Yeah.
Don't even think about it, Josh.
What? Who?
Look
Damn
me
it.
What do you mean,
straight
don't
in the
think
eye
about
and
it?
tell me you weren't thinking of using that axe on Eklund.
Don't be foolish, woman.
Genuinely, no.
The rear exit.
Do you need to get it again?
What? Hit her with the fire extinguisher.
No, you need to untie
Do you-
her, but I need to find the pixel.
Yeah, do you need to grab the axe again? Just like, hey, I'm actually gonna do this to help
Don't
you.
even think of...
No, she's gonna
Oh.
know
Oh,
I'm
no.
Don't be
You
foolish,
just have to
Nico.
try leaving through the right, and then you untie her.
That's
Wow,
it?
okay.
Underneath that heap
That's-
of tumbled crates was
Hmm.
I wasn't about to help him.
Can't tell if that's more or less stupid than what I thought I was expecting you to do.
Where do you think you're going?
Don't worry, I hadn't forgotten about you.
Untie me this instant, Josh Stobart.
I will.
Just later, fucker, flips to the bird and jumps out. Runs off into the night.
Bye.
Smell you later.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do. And kissing you was at the top of my
Shut the fuck up.
Uh-huh.
Can we just toss him in a dumpster?
Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
Anyway,
Can we, like, shove this nerd in a fucking locker?
now that we've sexually harassed a journalist,
What are you doing?
I'm out of here.
Next to a dead body.
Door. Do you want to
Two
enter
dead
that
bodies.
trap?
Oh, one's passed out, I guess. I can't
What
tell.
remains of him is well on his way back to London.
A minimum of one dead body, potentially two.
The rear exit was barred.
Criminy.
Grimlock is mad.
Good.
Anyway,
There's anything to be said about this game. The background art is really nice.
it's really pretty.
And sometimes the sprites are well animated. Sometimes. Ah, good. I'm glad that they carefully detailed the contours of her butt.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy.
Why did they need to
so
spell out
now.
4?
What's
Don't know.
C4?
Plastic, George.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
He's really stupid, isn't he?
Yeah.
What's that sign say?
Like, the entire point of C4 is that it's actually incredibly stable.
17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place.
Like, you
George.
need a detonator to set it off.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you?
I really hate the name of that sword.
A large arch led into the tower.
Let's head inside.
Because, like, that was when the French and the Church were looking for reasons to just dismantle the Templars.
Yeah.
That is one of the charges they brought up against them was worship of Baphomet. Which was completely made up.
Examining the demon more closely.
You're looking at Nico, George.
Something about its face. It was a clever
He said the demon.
No matter where I stood,
I don't get what's confusing here.
weren't looking at me. There was a simple reason. The demon didn't have any eyes.
That's great, George.
I can't believe Nico doesn't have any eyes.
The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of complaint. There was no obvious way of removing the wheel from its housing.
Also, her bizarrely reflective outfit.
Yeah, she's wearing like a latex outfit for some reason.
Just this PVC jacket. What of it?
Around in the
Yeah,
rubble,
why not?
I found an old clay pipe with a broken stem.
She's French.
Under one of the
I think.
stones, I found a metal coin which was green.
Uh-huh.
No, she's actually French.
Anyway, we just have to constantly click on this pile of rubble.
It was caked with soil.
I hate this.
Video
I hate
games.
puzzles like this in adventure games. Like, at least obtuse puzzles can be funny, like the fucking tape on a cat to make the mustache. But this is just like tedium. It's like, hey, you didn't look enough, but you're not supposed to know that you didn't look enough. Congrats.
Okay, so now we have a pen top, a pipe, a coin, a cog, and yeah.
You know, the reason Monkey Island, part of the reason like Monkey Island is great is because it makes fun of this stupid shit. Because, like, Monkey Island mocks this ridiculous adventure game bullshit relentlessly. Like the chicken with the pulley in it.
Anyway, do you want some giggles?
I do enjoy giggles.
I can't giggle, it's a problem.
With the clay pipe in his mouth, he looked happy, homely, like somebody's granddad.
What? Why?
I love my grandpa demon.
I wondered if there was a secret mechanism in the demon's mouth.
Good old Grandpappy Satan.
Show a little more respect.
For a mythical medieval demon? Give me a break.
Okay, go right ahead. Meddle with forces you don't understand. Incur the demon's wrath and burn in hell.
I really don't like
Right
Nico.
there.
I really don't like either of the characters, really.
She's Sundari.
They're all bad.
Never say that word around me ever again.
Now that the handle was gone,
She's an anime cactus.
Leave this place.
I ran my fingers across the cold stone and probed the holes in the demon's eyes. Beneath them,
Gross.
the mouth formed another hole.
Put your finger in the second hole.
Anyway.
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket.
What?
No.
With a rasp of metal on stone.
What is this bullshit?
Is George a wizard?
I pushed the handle into the demon's
Is George like a wizard who doesn't know he's a wizard, so if he just believes something will work hard enough, it does?
Yes, he's an adventure game protagonist.
Shut up, George.
Do
What?
not do that ever again, George.
I can't believe he did that at all.
Never acknowledge the fourth wall, damn it.
I realized the bogus Templars.
He literally like turned to the screen and grinned at us.
Where were they now?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to
Damn
do
right
with
it
that.
worked.
So
What of it?
quiet.
Gonna save. We're almost at the end, you guys.
So you say. So nor are you doing too.
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
Because there's a lot of broken sword games.
What do you suppose they're doing?
This one's the best
It
one,
wouldn't
though.
surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
You say that,
What are we waiting
but... Confound these satanic sex rituals. Why the ass?
Don't worry about it.
Will you look at that?
I was promised a satanic sex ritual, and this is not a satanic sex ritual.
This place was
What is this fucking garbage?
Templars.
I think you've been doing sex wrong.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
I mean, those two statues are quite phallic, but still.
The Templars would never worship this graven image. No more
They're
than they
extraordinarily
worship
phallic,
rainbow.
holy shit.
But, like
Yeah.
the rainbow, they regarded
Wow.
it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who revealed this
Wow,
place.
that's not even like... That,
Ooh.
that's like the cover of the Little Mermaid DVD.
Why, the dirty
It's like the fucking bishop popping a stiffy in The Little Mermaid.
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch, if you wish to live much longer.
Oh god. Right. So let's have a look.
This ugly ass sword.
We literally have like one more interaction with the game and then it's done.
Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet.
So, how to... I mean, I just come out and say it. The cover of the original release of The Little Mermaid has just a penis on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's sneaky, but it's there.
It's not that sneaky.
It's kind of sneaky. It's surrounded by similarly coloured things.
I salute you,
Although, yeah, when I see someone like
of the Templars.
doing a thing that points at it, it's very not sneaky at all.
7 centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us.
I mean,
Your
not
greatest
safe
weapon.
to work on that link, I should probably say.
Your greatest weapon, a sword. In this,
Yep.
the era of the gun.
As the tired millennium died,
But what if it was a gun
and this world
and a sword?
longs for new leaders, we shall not.
I do like the idea of just like ancient magical stuff coming back to light, but it's worthless because it was only useful back
The
then.
people to a new order, where
Nowadays we got
all
gun.
order will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars.
God, her outfit is ridiculous.
So yeah, that's a police inspector from the beginning of the game.
I see.
Behold, the icy blue dongs.
Um,
This man's dance moves are terrible. It's really bad at doing the thriller dance.
It seems being zapped by penises.
Yes.
Sorry about it.
Two whole penises.
Yeah, he's trying to dab. There you go.
I told you,
He's
he's just
getting
really
there.
bad at the thriller dance.
Cause this is...
George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We
Look at George's
Look at his-
proportions.
resort.
Yeah, he has no neck.
Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood. Yeah. True. Wait.
I mean, what is going on with Nico's entire situation? Like,
What about
how legs work.
What about
Don't worry about it.
How legs?
You look on their brothers.
But also, I enjoy George's head sunk into his
You
body.
don't give a damn.
Like, shit, we need to fit this in frame, but he's larger than this. Let's just sink the head a bit.
Just
Great undertaking.
Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
Oh, George. I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre. Eklund. Kill him.
what?
Just pick the gun out of his hands, and then just freeze.
And then just nut.
I love that these two are getting their shit beat by an old dude. Wait, what?
What?
What the fuck?
I swear.
Okay, Ang's here.
I just wanted things to be right.
What?
Take them.
What?
He had a gun too!
They will.
Who needs a sword now? What?
Well,
What?
if it isn't the great detective,
Just completely just horizontally held a knife through. Just like, nope.
Josh,
And then,
what are we going
now
to
I'm dead.
do?
Okay, okay.
Oh god.
You
Josh,
should have maybe saved.
stay away from me.
So perish all enemies of the new Templar.
If he clubs her, it will be great. That's all I ask. Oh, come on!
Aw.
I forgot when the last save was.
It was before the cutscenes. It was right when you got to the underground, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just click through.
Okay.
Listen, I can.
You're right. What do you suppose?
It would.
So
What a stupid game.
Yeah, that happened because I misclicked.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Oh, you can't skip these cutscenes.
Yeah! Yeah, you can!
Okay, well I'm gonna
Right
go
click, it
refill
doesn't
my
do
water
anything,
while
space
you
bar.
enjoy this again.
that.
No.
Gently hammer every single key on your keyboard.
Domino was right.
Just like, please save me from this hell.
This was there.
I can only take these glowing blue dicks so many times.
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never
Oh,
worshipped
no.
language. No more than they worship a
God, they're like
rainbow.
profoundly
Like a
phallic.
rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant.
Like, they even got the glands and everything, Jesus.
Rosso, why the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary.
I hate
Inspector
this.
Rosso has been the model of obedience. an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch, if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's
I hate this. Please just let it be over already. The cutscene is so long.
Hello.
Hi.
I could just have like an entire Gundam finished by now.
We salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I'm just gonna drop everything in my desk.
I salute you.
Good call.
I'm not surprised.
Just gonna die a little bit.
Our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new
I promise I'll get it right this time.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you.
millennium dies.
At least one of us does.
We
Oh, I can click through this bit.
reunite.
It's time for. Is it time for him to dab again? Yes.
Gratuitous dabbing.
His sweet dance moves.
Remy sent me a T-shirt with a dabbing unicorn on it.
Certainly did.
Wow, I hit Remy. This just in.
Nah, Remy's actually great.
Listen, I'm trying to not die. It's been really difficult this week, though.
George, we have watched your efforts to stop
Anyway, you
us
get to see that fight again.
with respect. But
Hooray.
you realize that you have been misled by our enemy.
I hate this.
Both of us want a better
And you get to see George's squished body.
No harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful.
That doesn't make me hate this any less.
Join us, George. Join us. Yeah. True brothers.
I've just realised I can click through this stuff.
What about Pegram? And you didn't look on that. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn.
George, you every great.
Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
Oh, George.
Look, he just walks off to the side. Like nobody stops him.
Apparently not.
Kill him.
Anyway, time for this fight.
Like, she kicks out of his hand and then just freezes. Like, fuck, I didn't think this far ahead. And then this old man just bodies George. They both kind of suck at this, is what I'm saying.
This guy is the police inspector from the beginning of the game.
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Take them. Kill them. They will not escape.
Now, hopefully I get it right this time.
I want to believe.
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his
I'll still maybe save.
assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing you.
Josh, what are we going to do?
Let's just
Just
take
fuck
a
those
moment
cutscenes.
to save.
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us. Guido!
Stop that. But master, the powder.
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool. It's over 300 years old.
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Nico, now's not the time for one-liners.
Yeah, why did you think to do that? Just set off this explosion while you're still underground. Sorry, I just saw her face and that one instant got Eon Flux flashbacks.
Man, yeah, you're right.
You know, you'll never be able to write your story now.
I don't care. I've got what I want.
Huh?
Just tell me one thing, George. Is our life together always going to be this crazy?
Just cut to black.
Roll credits.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
What?
those credits took a long time. He
Nope.
did it, he got the girl, guys.
There was a voiceover at the end about how Nico loves his dick.
Okay.
So that was Broken Sword.
Can't believe it's over.
I don't know what the story of this game is.
I think anybody does.
The answer is garbage.
Yeah, let's see if I can turn this down. There we go. So yeah, mate, what did, as the person other than me who was here for the whole thing, what do you think of Broken Sword?
It's hard to think anything of it. It was just a lot.
Also, yeah, from what I saw, there was like zero chemistry between the two of them.
Yeah, basically. They
Yeah.
kind of hate each other. Until he molests her while she's tied up, and then everything's fine.
Sure.
Question mark. Who knows?
Oh yeah, there's some really good NPCs in this game, like that English lady.
That English lady from the hotel. Also, what did any of that, like literally any part of that, have to do with that clown who blew up her cafe? That was the thing at the start, right?
Yeah.
What did any of that have to do with that?
Question mark?
Why did that happen?
I do appreciate that the series is called Broken Sword, but the Broken Sword's already handled. Now on to 2.
The end.
What garbage.
What a bad game, Joey.
The
Why?
end.
Why?
The end.
I hate it.
This is a bad game. It's okay, the next one we play will be really fun. I'm going to make Torpo sit through it.
Oh god, what is it?
You'll find out.
Oh, fuck.
Great.
That is already worrying.
It's another adventure game though.
I love adventure games, though.
You won't.
Look, I've played through Police Quest, alright? I've played through all of Space Quest. I've played through all of King's Quest, alright? I am no stranger to self-hatred.
Yeah, we were talking about Stockholm Syndrome earlier. Here's my friend Torpo. Anyway, that was Broken Sword. I'm going to be putting up a poll for the next game that I will play to completion.
Please vote for something good. Please.
This was actually, when I did the poll for this, it was Joey's secret pick. I actually like this game.
You're a liar.
I actually do
can't
like
like
this
that.
game. I think it's stupid. And
You
I love
cannot
it.
like that game.
It's
You cannot
stupid,
like that game.
and I
It's
love
bad.
it.
You're stupid, and I love you.
Wow.
Burn.
That's a burn.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm going to go away and make a George emote for my Discord.
No. Good time to leave the Discord.
George faces a goat. He does.
Yeah, there was a goat. We had to.
Yeah, it's like
Make
the end
it-
boss of the game.
Mm-hmm.
A
It
really
was like in the
pissed
middle
off
of the
goat.
game.
I thought the end boss of the game was a gun.
I think it's several guns.
Or is it the two phallic statues?
It's like a couple of dick statues, a gun, and like a bunch of black powder from the 1700s. Anyway.
Yeah, that's about right.
So I'm going to be putting up a poll for that in the patron section of the Discord, so look forward to that. Thank you for joining me for Broken Sword? Question mark?
I'm
What a
sorry.
game, what a player.
We'll see you for the next game. Bye bye, Internet.
Goodbye.